let's talk about identity. So what am I? This here, random floater sitting on the parking lot of whatever supermarket, gulping down a bottle of Coke. That is what I am to the parking guy. That is what I am to most people watching me. And most people coming here in their fancy cars, in their crappy old motorbikes, they identify and assert a particular being, a particular identity. That is what they are, that is what they become, that is what others perceive them as being, and that is where they lock themselves in. They become a conditioned shell of a being, a conditioned entity. Now, but is there something beyond this? A friend brought up the topic of the double slit experiment. Thank you. It's a good example, the wave-particle duality of photons. And here's a box of, without going into all the gritty details, right? Wave of light passing through. I'm watching it. Then it appears to me as a particle. Basic quantum stuff. Likewise, there is a quantum field. There are subatomic particles interacting in a probabilistic state with potential to become any number of states. The observer, you, glance on that field and it becomes a particular state. Okay? So the state is determined by the observer. Underlying, there is a potential that must not become anything until seen. So in this manner, we incarnate into particular identities. It can be an option. It does not have to be once seen, ever conditioned. Okay? Look at the environment. What the environment requires. You incarnate into that. And as such, you generate an operational ego, an operational identity that is here now, gone when the context is gone, unbound, unmeshed by the conditions. Now that gives you a great deal of freedom. That is what we'd hope to be. Actual, free, potential energy, an identity that flashes in and flashes out and then becomes indeterminable, then becomes nothing, and then becomes everything, and again in a particular context becomes a particular being in order to cater to the needs of the countless situations, the countless living beings. That's a good way to exist, and it happens by clearing through the attachment you hold with your finite ego. Be that. Be whatever that is, and be none of it. Be everything, be nothing. It is a better way to be. Better than the little shell you locked yourself into. Become like the photon, floating happily as a waveform. Be the quantum field, liberated, unconditioned awareness. Incarnate into contexts. Be happy. Okay? Gonna move on here. Think about that. Be happy.